Okay, can you see my screen, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we are going to see techniques that we are going we are going to see techniques that help to improve our English skills. Okay, so the first one, sorry, is a peer method writing skill. Okay, okay. The field method is a technique that you can use to improve your writing in English. Field is an acronym that represents the key words you should remember when writing a paragraph. Each letter in PIL means something important. Let's see. Okay. The first letter is P that represents point. Okay. In the PIL method. The point is the main idea or written statement that you want to communicate in your paragraph. You want to make sure it's a clear sentence that summarizes that what your test is about. Let's see this example, ¿ok? Necesito que para esto ustedes se paren en la lectura, ¿listo? En la de Tom, la que está en el test diagnóstico, ¿listo? I'm going to share the diagnosis test again. Okay, let me know if you can open the link, okay? I'm going to share through the chat. Okay, so suppose that you did a first reading and you said that the main idea of the test is Tom learning English and how it changed his life. But in the second step, in the second field method, you are going to have evidence to support your main idea. Okay, let's see the next field methods. Okay, this is E. The E represents evidence. Next, you need to provide evidence to support your point. This means that you must give details or examples that demonstrate that your point is true. This makes your writing more compelling. Let's see the samples, okay? The sample one says the first day of school was stressful for Tom. Tom learned simple English words and sentences in his first week. He helped a tourist find his way using his new English. He practiced a lot over the next few months. He had the opportunity to go to an English-speaking country. Okay, read again the examples and let me know if you consider that this evidence supports the main idea. Let me know.
Yes, teacher.
Why?
Consider- I consider the examples are true because because mm,
Mhm.
because support or support more in the point ¿qué? The point sentence.
Okay.
I describe um, how he felt. Um, mm,
Okay, Andrea, good job. Pay attention to this. Pay attention, okay? So, the main idea is Tom learning English and how it changed his life, okay? In the first example, says the first day of the school was stressful for Tom. The first example is talking about the learning English. Tom's learning English, sorry. Tom learned simple English words and sentences in his first week. He's talking about the same. He helped a tourist find his way using his new English. He's talking about the same. He practiced a lot over the new few months. He's talking about the same. And this, the last one, he had the opportunity to go to an English-speaking country. He's talking about how it changed his life. Okay, let's move forward. Then you need to do an explanation. Okay, the letter E represents explanation. After giving evidence, it's important to explain how that evidence supports your point. You can give more details or context to help your reader understand why your evidence is relevant. Let's see the examples, okay? So it shows that Tom was nervous at the first class. Example 2, it tells us that Tom learned basic things in his first week. Show how he used his English to help guide someone. This shows that Tom worked hard to learn English. And the five examples already shows that his English gave him a great opportunity. Okay. Now, this is link. L represents link. Finally, put together everything previously said and return to the previous phrase or point. Focus on that, making clear the importance of the topic. Remember, focus on that. Remember, this last sentence should demonstrate everything you have said before and serve as a link to the next paragraph of your test. Okay, let's see the example. Okay, so the test show us how Tom learned English and that changed his life. The first day was stressful because he was nervous about not understanding anything. Tom learned basic things like simple English words and sentences in his first week. Tom helped guide a tourist he met using his English language skills. Tom practiced a lot to improve his English skills, and his efforts gave him an opportunity to participate in a student exchange program. So, in Spanish. Si ustedes pueden ver acá, yo junté todo lo que tenía escrito en la evidencia y en la explicación. ¿Sí pudieron notar eso? ¿Sí lograron notar eso?
Sí,
Aquí la primera, es que aquí no me deja, ok. Esta primera oración fue de la evidencia.
está bien.
Y esta fue la explicación de la evidencia.
Ujú.
¿Listo? Y lo mismo, así, cada punto representa evidencia y explicación. ¿Listo? Y de esta forma ustedes tienen, ¿cierto? Un texto escrito de una excelente forma, de una forma compleja. Y a esto era lo que me refería cuando ustedes desarrollaron en el test diagnóstico, ¿listo? Pero no importa, obviamente hace parte del proceso y espero que ustedes apliquen esta buena técnica para mejorar su habilidad de escritura, ¿listo? ¿Preguntas hasta aquí?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Let's move forward. This is a key word technique that it helps you do the reading skill. So pay attention, please. This technique focuses on identifying and understanding keywords in a text to improve overall understanding without the need to repeat the test. Let's see. Okay. The first step is choose a short text. You need to choose a short text in English that is appropriate for your skill level. It could be an article, a short news history, or a passage from a simple book. The next, you need to identify keywords and you need to read the text looking for words that you consider essential to understand the content. These keywords are usually nouns, verbs, and adjectives that convey the main idea. Let's see the example, okay? Okay, for example, read this paragraph, okay? Read this paragraph and let me know what are the words that you consider are key words.
Teacher, for example, learning English,
Mhm.
uh, teenager,
O- Okay, learning English,
never
teenager,
study,
teenager,
never studied, uh,
never, 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 never. Okay, never studied. What else?
Mr. John, or teacher, the word
Mr. Yo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the first day.
The first day. Okay. And what else? It's all?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So, en Spanish. Supongan que ustedes ya hicieron una lectura previa, ¿no?
Ujú.
Entonces, van a comenzar a resaltar las palabras clave. ¿Listo? La primera palabra clave es ton. ¿Por qué cree que yo digo que la primera palabra clave es ton?
Because he's a person experimentate the emotion.
The test is talking about Tom's memorable journey. Okay, the test is related about all that Tom did in his experience. Okay, la primera palabra clave es Tom porque el texto está relacionando en todo lo que hizo Tom, ¿cierto? Durante
Yeah.
su aprendizaje de inglés y después durante su viaje, ¿listo? Entonces, teenager pues reemplaza a Tom, ¿no? Aquí
Okay.
solamente lo está describiendo. ¿Listo? The second word is learning English because the test shows the learning English process that Tom did. La segunda palabra, muy bien Andrea, aquí es el aprendizaje del inglés porque aquí el texto o la lectura nos está demostrando todo el aprendizaje que Tom hizo, el proceso de aprendizaje. ¿Listo? Muy bien. The there
The other
key,
word is
which one?
the other word is travel
Why?
because o sea, the point is, o bueno, the opportunity was travel other country.
Perfect, perfect. Good job, good job. That's it, that's it. Travel es la tercera palabra clave. ¿Por qué? Porque si ustedes leen o se hacen una lectura previa, digamos que ustedes apenas están comenzando a leer este texto, ¿listo? Ustedes hicieron ya una lectura previa. El texto está hablando, ¿listo? Y relaciona de un viaje memorable, ¿listo? Y nosotros para
Ujú.
hacer un viaje memorable, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Pues viajar, ¿listo? Y la palabra travel, pues significa viajar en español y por eso es la más importante. Es una de las más importantes. ¿Listo? Travel. Okay, what is the next one? So he enrolled in an English course the first day. That is not a keyword. Okay, was nerve-wracking.
Teacher, the is possible tomar a the English course.
Okay, English course.
You
Okay.
if you want to travel to others
Mm,
country speaking English, you need to ¿qué? Inscribirse or you need to
mm-hmm. You're right. You're right. Is is other key word because the test is talking about the English course that Tom enrolled to improve his English skills. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, remember, choose a short test and identify key words. Okay, so the next, underline or write. Underline or write the keywords you identify. This will help you visualize the most important part of the test. We already did. Okay, the next one is understand the context. Try to understand the general meaning of the test based on the keywords you have identified. You don't have to understand every word, focus on that, but keywords will give you clues about the topic and main idea. Intenten entender el significado, la idea general del texto basado en las palabras claves que ustedes han identificado, ¿listo? Previamente. Ustedes no necesitan entender cada palabra, como en el ejemplo de nerve-wracking, ¿listo? Que es un sinónimo de stressful, de estresado. Pero las palabras claves, ¿listo? Les ayudarán a tener o a sacar la idea principal. Let's see the example, okay? So, the first is tone related about all the test, okay? The test is talking about tone, okay? Learning English is the process that he did. Travel was the treat that he did. English course is the program or the course in general that he enrolled to improve his English skills. Nerve-wracking was the first step of the first process that he faced in the past, mm, before traveling to or before having the opportunity to participate in a student exchange program. Okay, Warren is the same, and Mr. Johnson in this paragraph was the teacher. Okay, and the next one is use context. You need to use keywords and the surrounding context to infer the meaning of other words you don't understand. This will allow you to understand the text in its entirety. So let's move forward. This is a recording and playback technique. These techniques are going to help you with your speaking skills. Okay, with your speaking skill. Okay, let's see. Recording a playback technique involves recording yourself speaking in English and then listening to the recording to evaluate your pronunciation and fluency. Let's see. The first step is choose a topic or short test. Select a topic or short test in English that you want to talk about. Okay, it can be a description of yourself, a short presentation, or any topic that interests you. Remember to have prior knowledge of the topic. Okay, the next step is record your speech. You need to use your phone, a recorder, or a recording app to record yourself speaking about the topic. Try to speak clearly, fluently, and allow. This is the most important. Allow focusing on the correct pronunciation of words. Okay, next. Listen to the recording. This is the next step. Play the recording and listen carefully to your pronunciation and intonation. Identify areas where you can improve, such as pronunciation, errors or mistakes, or fluency problems. Let's see this example. For example, I record, or I'm going to record this sentence. Okay, I said I work from Monday to Saturday, and I don't have money. Okay, in this case, you need to listen the recording, and then okay, I could identify that I have a little mistake in the word Saturday. It's not Saturday,
Mm,
it's Saturday. Okay, and other mistake is in the word money. Is money. Okay,
mm.
this is the test. This is the step. Sorry, this is the step. So we have a good technological tools to identify this. Let me share my screen again. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. For example, in your institutional email, okay, you need to log in your institutional email, and here you are going to click here, okay? Then you are going to click on Word, okay? On Word. And here you are going to name your document. For example, from oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. Okay, so you name your document, okay, or your file in this case, and then you are going to click here, detail,
Yeah.
okay, detail, and in this way you are going to to identify your your intonation and pronunciation, okay, mistakes in this case, okay. For example, let me see in my phone. Okay, the test. So remember, click here. Tom, a teenager who was 14 years old, decided to start learning English. He had always been curious about other cultures and wanted to travel the world someday. And
Perfect.
in this way, you can, thank you so much. In this way, you can identify your mistakes in your pronunciation, okay, in this way. Okay, then you need to take notes. Make notes of areas you need to improve or words you found difficult to pronounce. Okay, then you are going to record again. Make another recording correcting the aspect, sorry, that you noticed need improvement. Try to pronounce the problem words more clearly. Okay, the next step, you are going to repeat the process, continue to record and listen to yourself regularly. Over time, you will notice improvement in your pronunciation and fluency. So, okay, and this is the last technique. Active listening technique is for listening skill. Let's see. The active listening technique involves paying conscious and focused attention to audio material in English to understand and improve your listening skills. Okay, these are the steps. First, you need to select appropriate audio material. Choose audio material designed for beginners, such as podcasts, radio shows, songs, for example, with clear lyrics, or recordings of simple conversation in English. This is the most important. So the next step is listen without distractions. That is something important. Okay. Find a quiet place without distraction where you can focus on listening. Use headphones if possible to have better listen to the audio or audio video, depending of your case. Okay, so the next step is listen with a purpose. Before you begin, set a clear goal for your listening. You may want to understand a conversation, identify specific words, or highlight the main idea. Okay, the next one is play and pause. Play a brief or short section of the audio and then pause. Try repeating out loud or in your mind what you hear and check if you understood it correctly. And then you are going to take a note if necessary that you did not understand and look up their meaning in a dictionary or online resource. To do this, you must first have the transcription or subtitles of the audio or audio video. Okay, so the next one is repeat and compare. Play the same section again to compare your notes with what was actually said. This will allow you to correct and improve your understanding. The last step is practice regularly. Conduct active listening sessions consistently. As you gain more experience, you can increase the difficulty of the audio material.